How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Morrowind. We are leaving, well, we're starting off where we left off last time, which makes perfect sense when you think about it. We're in Mournhold. Why are we in Mournhold? Right, we're looking for Scroll of Divine Intervention, which I was gonna find, but I never found. So let's go to our treasure shack, drop off more treasure. So this is Voldrun, big hammer, shield breaker, powerful shield. We're wearing the gauntlets, so we wouldn't want to drop them off. We can drop off Aaron's gloves, so that way we don't code switch into them a lot. And we'll drop off Caius's clothes. You never know when you might want to visit. Okay, so we're going to go to Balmora, probably. It seems like the most likely place. That's the arena. To find a stray scroll. Stray scroll. There we go. I'm not going to find any outfitters, though. Maybe the trader? The temple sells scrolls. And because this is the starter town, it is less restrictive as to who can buy what. Bard. Although, if we find a scroll of divine intervention here, I'd be a little surprised, I'm being honest. Not really the... Oh, well, we can actually go over to... Yeah, we can actually go over to the right place. I chose the least comfortable seating arrangement for this episode, so... we may have a random pause at some point to readjust into a more logical arrangement, but... Hey, what did I leave over here? A hat and another hat. Okay. Basically, in Morrowind, whenever you see something random on the ground, it's something that you left there 40 hours ago because you couldn't carry it. So the divine, the Nine Divines cult is here, so we might be able to find a scroll here. Barter? You don't sell anything good. This guy maybe? Greater Domination. Divine Intervention, I'll take all three. Apparently I would like to pay you 13k for them. We'll stick to the 200. And we'll actually have to bring these menus up. And then we can teleport to our safety room. And then we'll go over here and teleport to Vivic. And from that teleport we can chain this teleport. And from this teleport we can levitate. So this is the Ministry of Truce up here, and it's basically where the tribunal sends their prisoners to die. It's a little happier than that, but not by much. We're also going to incur a huge bounty by going in here. Because we're going to have to kill some people. And even though they're going to attack us first, it's not going to be good for our reputation. Visit anyone? Yep. Thank you for the key. Alright. This guy's going to be like, yeah. Intruder? Where? Oh. I'm the intruder, okay. Yep, I committed a crime because he was attacking me. You don't want to fight me. So last time we read the letter, our temple contact is in jail here, basically. I'm gonna have to join the Thieves Guild. Who reported my crime? Huh? Yeah, we got a 2K bounty already. I don't really want to pay more than that. We might just ignore everybody from this point forward. Wrong one. Hey, how you doing? Okay, sure, I'll go clear my name. I might kill a couple of temple guards because I'm angry, but I guess we'll teleport to an imperial town so we don't have to deal with that. Hey, they shouldn't have attacked me. We can turn ourselves in whenever we get the chance. Hey, Jonas. Yeah. So one of the nicest, well, one of the really cool things about Morrowind is if you turn yourself in, you get a discount on your bounty. It's a percentage-based discount, so the higher the bounty you have, the more benefit you get off of just turning yourself in. Now, of course, Morrowind is like Oblivion and Skyrim in that if you get up to a certain point, you're kill on sight instead of, hey, can I pay my bounty? And I think the point in Morrowind's like 10k. Go fishing. Yeah, I'd like to go fishing. Okay. So here we are. This is where the dissident priest hide. So the temple, they've long looked for this place. They just haven't found it. And it's probably because of the complicated door puzzle. Look at this. This door only opens at certain times of day. And that's enough to stump a lot of temple people, you know? They're not the brightest bunch. I say that. I guess I'm not the brightest bunch either. Well, maybe we got interrupted. Hey, 6 a.m. Here we are. It's better than coming knocking at 6 p.m., huh? So, every time I generally enter this place, I go this way, and then I have to go all the way around. The people we're looking for are just down here. So he's the leader of the dissident priest. This is, near Milo. The dissident priest. Hello, Lost Prophecies. I would like many copies, please. I have an old shaman that I need to go convince that I'm the Neverine, you know? And we talked to him about a couple of things. That's because he will update our journal, and he'll give us some stuff. The Apocrypha. So Apocrypha is a real life, it's a real thing. Like in religions, the Apocrypha are texts that are not considered canon. Hence the word apocryphal. But we're leaving. We've done all we need to here. And now I guess we just TP over to Kogrin. Nora, the coast. Not that one. Not Nissus. Not my grave. Telefry. Telemora. Teleroon. Telemora. Televos. Dagon Fell. Ashlands. This is what we're looking for. This one is Kogrin, and it's the closest we have to the Ushurlaku camp. Last time we teleported to Dagon Fell, which I realized was a bit further away than I would like to be. And since we already have a point of contact here at Kogrin, might as well use it, right? I love the Morrowind jumps. Morrowind is a game notorious for its acrobatics ability, mainly because it's slightly faster than walking in the base game. So, like, if you wanted to get from point A to point B as quickly as possible, if you weren't using a mod to increase your speed like we are, the best way to do so would be by hopping. Hence, why I don't want to say that most Morrowind players are maxed out in acrobatics by the end, but a lot of them are, because it's just easier to travel around that way. Hey, I got him. Your judgment. No doubt. The incarnate shall be an Ashlander. You, blessed by Azura, must lift the curses. You've overcome the curse of flesh. Strange enough. That should protect you from blight and age past belief. Yet the signs in my dreams are clear. You have passed the second trial, but the third trial remains unfulfilled. The mystery of the third trial is not my secret to share, though. Third trial. Yeah, we gotta go talk to the Ashkan. Third trial. You have entered the path of the Nevering. It is a hard thing to believe, but Nabani Mesa has spoken to me at length of this, and I have had time to consider. Therefore I shall keep my own counsel, and set you before my own test. I do not dispute with the wise woman, but their ways are not always the ways of the warrior. Many before have tried the path of the Nevering, but all have failed the warrior's test. Alright, well that's a blatant lie, but okay. Nearby is Kogrin. Ancient halls, Dark Kogrin. First, Corpus Weeping. Second, a Cup of House Dagoth. And third, a Shadow Shield. Okay. Easy enough. Kogrin is this one. Nope. Wrong island. My muscle memory for this place is getting better. Or for that place. I forget how quickly we move. Oh, we killed it. That's actually a named one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Degaville. He's not our bro, but... I felt like there was a reason to come in here, but there might not be. So we'll just leave. Maybe it's this one? So this is one of the weirder NPC House Dagos members. Will not submit is an option in House Dagos. Like, he has the normal Ash Vampire option, but he'll also repair things for you, which is really weird in itself, and he'll barter with you. Like, he doesn't have a lot of gold because he only has the gold that you give him. But the fact that he has these two elements over here indicates that maybe he was supposed to be like, maybe at some point in the Morrowind's design philosophy, they thought that Kogarun would become like an Aldrin type base for you, where you'd be all the time, so you'd need somebody who could buy and repair things. And there are a couple other ones around here like this, but I don't know them all by heart. I just know that this guy is an NPC that can be used for services in a place where there generally are no services. So our gold's gone. That's unfortunate. There's the cup we're looking for. Only 1 out of 3 of these items is a bit of RNG, and that's the Corpus Weepings. Corpus Weepings is an ingredient that spawns on Corpus creatures with some regularity. No statue, that's a disappointment. So we haven't ran into any Corpus creatures yet. There's definitely at least one in here. Hey, nope. We're gonna need its flesh. So these are ash creatures. I don't know if in the lore they actually have corpus disease or not. They probably do, but they don't spawn with corpus reaping, so they're not useful in that regard. So these locked rooms have dead heroes in them, and they have some valuable equipment. Like, if you come here early in the game, a glass cuirass and a glass shield are really, really valuable. But this guy has Fury on it, which is a unique weapon. Constant effect, blind self, 20%. Heavy armor, drain 20%, 20 points. Medium armor, drain 20 points. Light armor, drain 20 points. Unarmored, drain 20 points. Attack fortified by 20 points. So this is basically a berserker type weapon. Like, it limits your ability to protect yourself, but boost your offense, which is kind of cool. The rest just have really good items on them. Like, the other heroes that met their end down here don't have anything unique on them. Like, it has a silver spear, some ebony, that could be good. And I think one of them had like a Daedric weapon on it. Yeah, the cat, it has a ebony short sword, okay. And a journeyman lockpick, 200 gold, we'll take that. So always check out the vaults below the shrines. They're always worth something. We're still gonna need to find a corpus monster though. There might be some corpus weapons laid out somewhere, like we saw for the gauntlet or the goblet, but I don't remember specifically where that might be or why that might be. No grump. This is the type of Daedra. It's unfortunate that they didn't show up in the later Elder Scrolls games because they're kind of cool, but they're basically just a big troll monster. So a statue, I'll take that. This is a money arrangement. Like, you can spend a while picking up all of these pieces of money, but it's generally not worth it. They're all like 5 gold. If you need the money, take it, but we are not in that state. A sturdy wooden door. Hello. I think this is an ascended sleeper. Nope, it's Ulan. Okay. Look, it's Azura's fool. Look at you. Not a real thing at all. Just a pathetic puppet of prophecy. And you think you can trust the Daedric Lords. Mortals are but simple sport to the Daedric Lords. They pull the strings, and you poor fools leap and dance. Why do you serve them? Why do you fall for their honeyed lies? For ages you've yielded to their temptations, their false promises. How soon you forget their treachery, their deceits. Azura's fool? She sucked you in with pretty prophecies. Promised you power, did she? Promised you justice, did she? And when did a Daedric Lord ever fulfill a promise? Such a faulty memory you have. So they have a unique dialogue here, which is really cool. And that's dialogue that you're really not supposed to be able to see. But like I said, if you see their name pop up like this, you can hit E to activate them, and then you can talk to them. And we got a key to Lost Kogarun, which is good. I generally don't find it, but it's good that we have. Sturdy wooden door. There are a number of sturdy wooden doors in this place. It's good to see that House Dagoth's carpentry has held up over the years. Their faces have not, though, which is a bit of a shame. Axe zombies are always creepy like that. Hey! Do I have a spare? I don't. Oh, well that's really bad. I guess I'm just gonna have to miss out on one. Or I can kill him later. Yeah, I think I'll just kill him later. So, there are special enemies in the game. We've already encountered some of them, and I think I actually have one of their souls on me, yeah. Dagoth Tornuval? They're basically called ash vampires, and they're really, really strong. They have some of the most powerful souls in the game. They're not like Golden Saint or Ascended Sleeper level souls, but they're still powerful, unique souls. And I tend to capture them whenever I'm in a playthrough, so that I can make an enchanted item out of them. So when I make an enchanted item out of Dagoth Turnil, it'll get his last name, so it'll be Turnil, whatever the artifact ends up being. And that's just something fun that I tend to do. So Vivek also, and Amalexia also have unique souls, but there's only one soul gem in the game capable of capturing their souls. Which means you have to capture their soul, use their soul, and then, hey, you're the guy I'm looking to run away from. We ran away from the Bone Walker, not the Ash Vampire. We can take the Ash Vampire. We can't take the Bone Walker. Ouch. Ouch a lot. So our strength has been hit pretty hard. We've lost 20 points of strength, which means we can't carry 100 pounds, and we're trapped in this lava. Hey, don't stand in that. Dude, you're dying. Well, that could not have gone any more off plan. So he has an artifact on him that we can't retrieve now. Which is a shame. It was a good artifact. Here. We'll see if that fixes it. I don't think it will because he's not an actor anymore. Yeah, he's still not there. I might have just screwed the pooch anyways. There we go. We'll get our plunder off him since we're not going to be able to take his soul. And we'll go back to normal. So we could have avoided him altogether, I think, because we could have just gone through the door. It led to where we need to go. Hey yo, Shadow Shield. How you doing? Are you an important Dagoth, or...? Cool. Dagoth Elum. There's something else very... Ah, that's it. Daedric Gauntlets. So, as I said a couple episodes ago, there's only one set of Daedric armor in the game. And, you need those gauntlets if you're going to put it together. So we can go back. Because we can't find anything else we need here, I don't think. Well, actually, we're going to have to find a Corpus Beast. Get its weavings. I don't think I have Corpus... Yeah, I don't have Corpus weavings on me. Generally, I'm carrying around a bunch of weird stuff anyway, so there's always an off chance I might have some, but no, I didn't bother this time around. I don't know, I like the look of the Corpus Weepings icon. It is kind of cool. But if we wander around here in the Ashland, here in... Here in Red Mountain long enough, we'll find one of these guys. And they tend to have Corpus Weepings on them. Yeah, there it is. It's a cool looking little icon, but we gotta get out of here now. Hopefully I set it in here. Maybe outside? Yeah, I did. So we gotta take off the gauntlets, because the gauntlets are fortifying a stat. That's also fortifying a stat. That's also fortifying a stat. Now, what's fortifying my intelligence right now? That? No. There shouldn't be anything, but we still getting the... Okay, we're not. So after that, we put this on. And as you can see, that's slowly repairing our stats. And now that we're back up to full, we can put you back down on the ground and re-equip all of our stuff. I'm also going to put these Daedric Gauntlets down here because they're very heavy and not worth carrying around. Is that everything? Feel like that's everything. So it's this one over here. And it's this one here. And then we just gotta go back to the Ashcon and tell him we did his fetch quest. We did his fetch quest. I don't know why, but now that I have more time to do recordings, my speech has just wholeheartedly abandoned me. Although recently I did learn that some of my pronunciations may not be on point, you know? But to be fair, never really played D&D. Can't be expected to know all of their names. Wait. And we're going to make it back to the Ursulaku in record time. So there are 7 trials for the Neverine. We have passed 3 of them at this point. The 4th one is a communion with Azura. The 5th one is to unite the tribes. The 6th one is to unite the great houses, and then the last one is to basically defeat Daedric. So we are reaching the end. It's just that we have the fullest leg to go. So he basically gave us a riddle, and he wants us to go find the Cave of Azura. Now, if you want to find the Cave of Azura, you can ask these Ashlander people here about all the little cryptic details, and then they'll give you the spiel. Like you'll notice in... Right, well, not you apparently. You worked. You can ask about the Eye of the Needle, into the Pearl, Valley of the Wind, that kind of stuff. And he will tell you about it. It's basically the valley right here. So we gotta go to the other side of the canyon. And we will receive one of the few cutscenes in this entire game. There are 3 of them. And this one's a halfway point cutscene. So good for us for reaching it. You don't actually have to reach it though. Like I said, when we completed the Rise of House Telvanni questline, we technically had enough strength to finish the game. We don't, but we could have, you know. So the only real requirement for finishing the game is 250 health. If you have 250 health, well, you need 251 health to be precise. You can go get yourself a copy of Race Guard, and with that you can get the two other pieces of Kagranak's tools you need, and kill Daedric. That simple. Getting there is the issue though, because the way to complete the game that way is the back path alley, and while it is implemented and fully functional, it definitely isn't highly telegraphed or an intentional path that they want the player to go down. Like, initiating it does trigger a message, because whenever Morrowind was before Bethesda added protected NPCs to their games. So in Morrowind there aren't any NPCs that are protected, so there aren't any essential NPCs basically. And that means, would you guys leave me alone? Oh my god, I'm just gonna kill you. That basically means that you can accidentally lose the game. So if you kill an NPC that's required for a main quest to happen, you'll get a message that pops up and says this character was very important to the prophecy. You should reload your game because you're not going to be able to complete the story otherwise. And you have to kill one of those NPCs to go down the back alley path. So I'm guessing that you're never really supposed to use the back alley path. Because one of the buggiest aspects of the back alley path is basically you have to take the 250 damage to your health. And that 250 damage is supposed to be one-time damage, but it's permanent damage. So if you did the back alley path without the Morrowind code patch, what would end up happening is just die. You would end up at like 1 health. So this is the cave we're looking for. This is a unique door in the game. It's only found here. And if you activate it, it'll say star is the key. So you basically have to wait till dawn or dusk. That's Azura's main thing. And you'll see this nice statue to Azura here. And this is Moon and Star. This is proof that you're the Neverine. So these are the other incarnates, or the ghost of them. And you basically want to talk to them because they'll all give you unique items. Or at least valuable items. And I'm glad I got my health restored. So one of the things about the Neverine prophecy is that these people were all Neverine too. But the condition of being Neverine doesn't necessarily mean that you're Nerevar reincarnated. It means you have the potential to be Neverine, the Nerevar reincarnated. And the ring is the test. So if you're not the Neverine reincarnated, and you put on the ring according to the lore, you die. And that's not what happened to all of those people. Like, various other things probably killed them, but it is important to know that this ring right here, if you put it on your finger and you're not the right guy, that's game over, basically. You die. So it kind of does show the fickleness of Daedra. She literally has a bunch of people try out the ring, and not all of them survive. So we're just very lucky that we are the last guy in line, and not the first, because things might have gone differently, you know? But it's one of the weirder things that is different between the next few games. Like in the Hero of Kavach is a little bit similar in that you weren't necessarily the hero that's meant to save the day at the end of the quest line. Like, that's Martin Septim. He's the hero. You're just the guy that does everything so that Martin Septim can succeed. Which is a bit poor sport on Martin Septim. Like, he should do more of the hard work himself, but he is Emperor, so I guess we'll cut him some slack. And then you have the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn is always going to be the Dragonborn hero, you know? Because they are born with the soul of a dragon, like they have the Thum. But the Neverine, like, you can have canon, in theory, you can have canon playthroughs where you never complete the game, because you just weren't meant to be the Auditor, and you never got around to doing it, you know? So Nabani Mesa shall be your guide in the 7 trials. The 3rd trial, you have passed the 3rd trial. So the 4th trial is to get the great houses on side. I don't think I have enough reputation for that. As I was talking about in earlier episodes, there's a shortcut to that, to where you can just get everybody to say yes. So I'm going to travel to Tel Avos and talk to Aaron about it. Telemernora, Azura's Ghost, Telavos. Be nice if it spat you out near where Aaron is, but I guess I'll take the ground under Aaron. So Aaron is the one you have to talk to become Telvanni Hortator. And because we are the Archmagistrate of House Telvanni, we're going to get an automatic pass on House Telvanni. So doing the Great House quest before the main line quest, or the main story quest, it does give you a shortcut through some of the more tedious aspects of the main quest. Because otherwise we have to go to each Telvanni tower, levitate up to the top and talk to... am I here to talk about slaves? No, not really. I think I'm kind of done with the whole slave thing. Telvanni Hortator, though. Archmagistrate of House Telvanni, you are uniquely qualified to bear the title of Hortator. There is no need to speak with the other counselors. I must also give you the robe of Hortator. It is an ancient artifact, not used in centuries. I hope you are pleased with it, Archmagistrate. And then he can give me some advice. I know little of House Redrin, but I've had dealings with Asran Sarethi in the past. Perhaps you should speak with him first. He lives under Altscar. And then we can talk to him about Lalu, or does he not even know any Lalu? There he is. There are two men you should speak with: Orvis Drin in the plantation, and Crassus Curio in Vivek. Well, we kind of got him put in prison, so we're meant to kill him. I don't know. Minutes almost. It's amazing how fast this game goes. So we want to teleport somewhere? Yes. Probably Vivek, if I'm being honest. Crassus Curio is our best bet. Balmora is close by, I guess. Travel Vivek. Hello? How long have you been here? No. I don't even know who you are. But you keep on waiting. Travel. Lalu. Lalu? They're the guys that were part of the joint venture to refound Raven Rock in Skyrim Stoneguard deal. Not Dragonborn DLC. So we actually want to go up to the top. Well, we don't gotta go up to the top, but we can just go over here. There's only one 3-story canton in Venice, and that's the Foreign Quarter. All the weaponsmiths, the No Name Club, General Goods, Lalu Broker, Alchemist, Curio Manor. So this is Crassus Curio. He is a pervert, and he is a sexual deviant, and he will ask you to undress for him if you want to rise through the ranks of House Lalu, which is why we never join House Lalu, because this creepy man wants to see you naked. And we have to get his approval to become Hortator. Fardfell politics, people. Has to be confirmed. Yeah, I'll give you money. I'm not sure. How much will it cost me? I am sure you can persuade Drombero to support you as Hortator, if you can find him. Orvis Drin has Nivana Ulis and Velana Omani in his pocket. You might want to make a little trip to the Drin plantation before talking to them. And then there's Yuling Half-Troll. Yuling Half-Troll is a foreigner like me, but he simply does not understand the Dunmer like I do. If you want to dispose of him, the other counselors would not be upset. If you kill any of the rest of us, of course that's a different story. He lives in Yuling Manor in the St. Olms canton. So we're just going to pay him the money. Yuling Half-Troll lasts for like 3k. And I'd honestly rather give 3k to a Nord than 1k to Crassus. Because I really don't like Crashes. He is, he's just creepy. Like, he had the first edition of the Lusty Argonian Maid in his bedroom, and he just asks you for weird stuff. I don't like him. He's why I've only joined House Lalit once. And I ended up becoming the Archmagistrate in that playthrough, but it was not without a wound to my pride. Hello, I fell through the floor. Can I please escape? I don't think this is the right one. I think this is St. Dylan. I think the home is over there. Nope, we're at home. Okay. So, there are actually two counselors here. One of them is hiding for his life, and the other one is yelling half-troll. He's not actually half-troll. Hey, Yelling Manor. Hey! Name me Hoarder. Hey. 2,000 gold. Easier said than done. Not that one. So it's on the opposite side. North 2, Haunted Manor, this one. And Drombarrow is just in here. It's a shame he couldn't be here. It's a shame he couldn't be your patron. So, we just have 2 to go. And I think we're probably going to end it off here. So, we have to stop by the Drin Plantation to see if Orvis Drin is still there. If Orvis Drin is still there, we have to kill him. If he isn't there, we can just go extort the final 2 people for their vote for Fortitor. And then we gotta go back to Caius. Not Caius, Crashes. So one of them is up this way, actually, I think. Yeah, it might be this one, it might be the one over. It's heavily guarded, so it's probably not this one. It is this one. Hey! Wanna name me Hortator? Yeah, so Orvis is gone, so she'll name me Hortator. I just have one more. So the last one is up near Saran. is a bit of a ways north, but we can like it. 5 minutes left. I nearly thought we had gone over an hour, but I guess not. I've been having some time to think about what I'm going to be doing for my next magic content. I am really teetering on the edge of whether or not it's going to be worth it to buy the Explorer anthology. Like the historic anthology just isn't worth it. It simply boggles the mind that they chose to put 10 common lands in the deck, or in the not in the deck, in the anthology. Like, they could have put any other historic viable cards in those slot, and there would have been an argument for being worth the investment. Instead, they put 10 artifact dual lands that serve no purpose. So, yeah, it's just not worth it for the historic one. Like, there are a lot of historic brawl cards that I want from it, but I can never see myself needing 4 copies of anything in it. For the Explorer one, like, I can see myself wanting 4 copies of 4 copies of Supreme Verdict. I definitely want 4 copies of Supreme Verdict, and I definitely want 4 copies of Tireless Tracker. Like, some of it I've already crafted, and I hate to pay for things I've already crafted, because I'm pretty sure that just doesn't do anything. But they were all commons and uncommons anyways, and that's, like, I have 300 commons and 300 uncommons, so it's not really going to hurt me. Alright, we have gotten the approval, so I'm going to end it up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. I say, like, fail to end the recording. There we go. Bye for now.